What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is for entertainment purposes only. So, this is going to be a dicey month, I believe. There's a lot of things going on. The dollar is at a turning point. This week we have a lot of red flag news coming. And I heard this month, generally speaking, was going to be kind of nuts. I heard the Iraqi dinar. Iraq was considering revaluing their currency this month, which I've been hanging on and holding out for a long time. And I know some people call this a scam, and that you could call any crypto a scam as well, besides Bitcoin. I feel like some of those smaller cryptos, definitely a scam, you know what I mean? But this is nothing short of a Forex trade. It's just I can't do it on a Wanda. I'm doing it in cash. And first off, if you look at some of their, not that these are old bills, but slightly older bills, right? They have some security features, and it looks like a nice bill and all. But you'll notice the newer bills, not only, like a lot of their bills were pretty big, but I noticed a lot of the newer bills that are coming out are like not 25,000 or 50,000. They're like $250, $500. They're much smaller denominations. And if you look at these bills, the new ones that are being made today, there are so many security features on these bills. It is absolutely insane. There's more security features on these Iraqi dinars than what is on our US dollars. So you got to ask yourself, there are so many on here, I can't even count them all. There's so many. There's raised textured portions and holograms and see-through windows and the little weaved stripe like the US does. There's so many of them on there. Why would they go for a currency that is basically worthless? Has very, very little value right now. Why would they go through all of the trouble decking these things out with security features if they were going to continue to be worthless? It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. And that's the thing with charts. That's the thing with human nature. That's the thing with markets. Markets go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. And markets usually retest the same areas over and over and over again. The Iraqi dinar was worth $3 at one point in time before all the wars and all that crap started, and then it fell off a map down to essentially like pennies. So people have been saying for like 12 plus years, dude, that's a good buy, because their currency was worth a lot. They have a lot of resources. They have a lot of stuff, They have a lot of assets that the rest of the world needs. And their currency was cheap. It's like, it might be a good idea to grab some. So, I invested some money into it. Not a whole hell of a lot. I probably invested like $800 or $900. And I have 775,000 Iraqi dinars. So, you do the math. If the dinar revalues this month at even 1-to-1 with the US dollar, that's 775,000 US dollars. If it goes 2-to-1, it was 3-to-1. It was 3-to-1, and from what I'm hearing, word on the street is that when they do revalue, it's going to happen on a Friday. And there's a reason for it. They're going to come out with a lower rate to try to get the bulk of people that are holding dinars, get them paid, get them out at the lower rate. And then the real rate's going to come out a few days after. But there's less than 1% of the population that actually holds dinars. Less than 1%. You know, it's a conspiracy theory. And anything from what I've learned when it comes to conspiracy theories, I'm putting my money on the conspiracy theory every time. Every time. Hands down. And that's just me, you know. You know, we'll see how it goes, but it is probably going to be pretty dicey month, you know. So GBP looks bullish. If we go over to the dollar is at a turning point. Just so happens to be in the month of March, oddly enough. And it's like, yeah, what exactly, what's going to happen here? As of right now, we're in an uptrend. Technically speaking, right? I mean, I could build a bearish and a bullish case for all of these. So it's very difficult, you know. But if we don't hold this line here, if we don't hold this trend line, see, it was support, then we had a false break. Came up, made a higher high. Now we're coming back and testing it, and we got a pin bar candle as of Friday. So Friday, I was saying that you know, I took profit on Aussie USD to the upside, and I said I thought there was more to go, but I wasn't gonna risk it because I was thinking that we'd probably get a pin bar candle, and we got a pin bar candle. So it looks good. I tried to get filled on Aussie. I kept moving my position up, and then this news event happened while I was jackhammering in a basement, so I missed it. And then NZD Swiss franc, I also was looking for a short in this, and price actually came up and touched my sell order, but not enough to fill me, so I didn't get that one. But NZD USD, I decided to put a sell order right at this daily close area here, and we got this pin bar. I got filled. We got a double top going in there now, and it's looking good, right? But again, looking at the monthly chart, looking at the 6-month chart, like, I don't know. I could build a bullish case. Right, here's my bullish case, zoomed out. We had the COVID low. This pushed up, came back down. This looks like a higher low. As of right now, a higher low. Price pushed up and actually did take out a swing high here, just barely, and then it started correcting down, almost like a somewhat of a flag pattern. Just it's expanding out a little bit, but somewhat of a flag pattern, I guess. And if you go back a bit, like, look at these candles from here. Big bullish candle. Bullish, hit the trend line. Then we had this little pullback. Looks like market might be turning, and it looks like we could be getting ready for a continuation that way. That is possible, right? That's my bullish case. Bearish case is the trend is your friend till the end, right? Or until proven otherwise. The trend looks like it's down. So we just need to assume until proven otherwise, right? Bearish case, this is my bearish case, right? We did have a breakout here, and there was your chance to go higher, and it didn't happen. Then you had 4 more attempts to get back above this trend line, and it didn't happen. And then it pushed down. And this just looks like potentially just a bigger picture correction for a continuation. That's what I'm going for. But I don't want to risk too much, and I want to try to play this in either which way, because I feel like, yeah, this is a big area. It's not like It's not like we're already firmly moving in one direction and we're getting a pullback for continuation. This is a turning point for the DXY, like a big turning point. So I'm filled on NZD USD. I figure as soon as we get some movement in the opposite direction, I'm going to put a stop loss to break even and just let it go. And if price happens to break out to the downside, great. We're in it. We could always scale in later. But to try to put some money in the account this week, no matter what. Red flag news is Wednesday, or Tuesday and Wednesday, I believe. There's some red flag news for GBP. But mostly it's USD. I think it's like Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly even Thursday. There's a little bit of red flag news for USD. So I don't think it's just going to just slam through right away because we don't have the news to support it. It's going to have to wait until, Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'd imagine that price is going to start going this way. I don't know if it's going to be that the momentum carries through, like momentum carried through up. We reversed with momentum, and is this momentum going to carry through to the downside? Don't know. Is price going to come down correctively? Don't know. I don't know how this is going to happen. But what I was thinking is as soon as the market opens, I'm going to throw in a short position. It's about to open in 1 minute, by the way. I'm going to try to throw in a short position for Aussie USD and ride it down at least until support somewhere right before red flag news. Try to ride this correction down and take profit on it. Put something in the bank and see what happens from there and make a judgment call. Maybe that judgment call is, oh crap, it tested this area. We got a pin bar candle and it looks bullish. I'm going to throw a buy in here as a slight hedge against NZD in case it goes all the way up and stops me out on NZD and continues. At least I'll be in Aussie USD to the upside. Or maybe I even jump over to Euro or something, But for now, I think I'm going to stick with Aussie and NZD because these two pairs move more similarly than Euro. Yeah, I would imagine Euro, like the same thing. We get pull back down into support here. And then we don't know. Higher or we go lower. Not sure. Oh, market is about to, I think it's about to open. My clock just hit 5. Let's see where the market opens. All right, guys, market just opened up. So as I expected, the spread is too crazy, man. But it does look like price is pushing up. So that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see price push up a little bit. See the spread calm down. And then enter short in Aussie. And the only way this is going to screw me entirely is if price just launches to the upside, which I don't see that happening. So we really don't have the news to support that. And look at this. NZD is already starting to push to the downside. So we're up. We're actually up a little bit more than that, but because of the spread, it kind of looks like less. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this. As soon as the spread is calm, I'm gonna throw a short in Aussie and ride this corrective wave to the downside, at least for the next couple of days, and then make a judgment call and see what happens. So if I have time, I will update you guys. See you later.